this. A little bit of water as well. Now don't worry if I'm showing you things and you can't quite see it straight away. I'll hold it out so you can see it, so you don't need to come forward. Right, we use two chemicals. This is our first one. This is potassium ferric iodide, okay? Now, this has got metal in it. It's got an iron in it. And it looks a little bit like this. If I measure some of this out. It's red. Yeah, was anyone expecting it to be blue like the pictures? No? Oh, a silver colour, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking it was black.
It's going to be got to turn it into a liquid, okay? So I'm going to add some water to it and start it dissolving. And then it changes again, so it starts to go this sort of greeny yellow colour. I was going to say, yeah. I said this morning I said someone always says it looks a little bit like we, and then it is a little bit worrying. It's citrate. It's a long scientific name, but you don't need to remember that. Us photographers, we call this green scales, this stuff.
And it's probably green.
It is a bit green, yeah. We'll see. It's a very, very weirdy colour.
Yellow green.
There we are. Does it? Yeah, actually, no one's ever said that, but yeah, it does look a bit like pollen. Yeah, it's got sandy sort of texture to it as well. This stuff's really weird because once I set some of this powder out, and then I had to go off and do something else, and I kind of left it just in the daylight. And when I moved it, you could see it had started to get darker already. So this stuff reacts to the sunlight just as a powder. But we don't need it as a powder, we need to make it a liquid again so we can paint with it. So I'm going to add some water.
Oh, Korean.
And this, yeah, it's a little bit of a sludgy sort of yellowy colour. You can see there's black bits at the bottom, the browny bits as well.
It's like a brown yellow. It's like blueberry.
Yeah, it starts to go like
Like a
dark.
boo-boo.
It's like grass.
There are two chemicals. We've got them sort of nicely mixed up together. They don't really do a lot when they're separate. We need to put them together to make the chemical reaction, yeah? So if you guys count me down, I'll tip them together and that's when the magic happens, all right? Okay, so what are we counting down from?
10.
We're good.
3002.
3002. All right, you ready? No, should we do 5? We'll go for 5. All right. Okay, you guys start me off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. That was really exciting, wasn't it? Yeah, there we are. Right, that's it. That's the end of the work. No, I'm joking. So it doesn't look like a lot's happened, does it? It wasn't very exciting. But what is happening, what we can't see in there, there's been a big chemical reaction, and that liquid is now very, very sensitive to sunlight.
Wow,
Which
how
has
I'm
just come out,
standing
yeah,
on the
which is
dry.
nice. So if we were to leave that there now and just go and, you know, play a bit of sport and stuff and then come back, that liquid would eventually turn blue. For you already is I've painted some of the chemical onto it. So what we do is we wet one of these sponge brushes, get lots of it soaked in, just paint a little bit on.
What is that grass colour?
Yeah, it is that kind of yellowy sort of greeny grass colour.
That's a nice colour.
So that is now a piece of photo paper. But you do have to let it dry, so you'd have to leave that for like 3 or 4 hours to make sure it's all soaked into the paper, which luckily for you we're not going to do. I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch me dry paper for 3 hours, because that'd be boring. I did that last night in my loft, where it's nice and dark and there's no sunlight. So you guys are all going to get your own sheet of paper that looks like this. We're going to nip out and find lots and lots of leaves and natural things from the ground, because there's loads of that about here, so it's a brilliant place for us to find all our things to use for our pictures. And what you're going to do is arrange them on top of your piece of paper. So can you see this one that I started off? That's been out in the light, so you can see it's not that kind of yellowy colour anymore, it's gone brown, it's sort of like a metallic colour. I've laid that on top, you see that? That's what we're looking for. That is the sort of colour we want it to turn. So we know that that one should be ready to wash. So shall I give this one a wash, see if it's worked? Yeah? All right, lovely. So, right, so let's take this one out. What I've done, I've pressed it under plastic. We'll get all yours under this plastic as well, so it keeps everything nice and still and nicely pressed down to the paper. And what we should get when we shake off the object is the start of a photograph. You see the object there.
It's okay.
So it's left the outline. So what should happen when I put this in the water is all the brown bits that got some sun, they should go blue. All the other bits that didn't get any sun, they should just wash away. Can do something else. So I drop that in there. Let's just have a look. Is that starting to turn blue? See that? There we are. You see that? So it's starting to work. If I lift that up, yeah, so that's how quick it turns. For the science fans amongst you, what's happened there? All the oxygen in the water has clung to the metal crystal and it's turned it blue. So there we go. One photograph, no cameras, just two chemicals, some objects from nature and a bit of paper and some sunlight. I'm praying for a little bit more to make things easier, but it's okay. So now it's your turn, guys. Okay? There we go. You doing one as well?
Yes, please.
There we go.
Thank you.
Are you guys going to jump in on?
That's too big.
It's okay. That's it. Yep. Oscar, turn the picture around. There you go. You don't have to put everything, Amelia, if you don't want. That's it, you've got a feather there. That's it.
That's cool. So then you have to put it on this cardboard, nice and flat, don't move anything. And then what we do is we put the plastic on side. Have you all finished? So we put the plastic on top, and it keeps everything still. And then you'll come around with some clips, and we'll clip.
No, I did.
And
Just yourself on my toe.
Did you get my head? Shall I move it?
I tried to shave it, but it always comes back. Just wax it.
Where are you? Look.
Vanny's going to be the end one. We didn't have enough space. He's going to forget about yours. Don't forget about mine.
I won't, don't worry.
I don't know where it is.
There we are.
So this is the finished product. That one is Amelia's. And that one is Oscar's. How beautiful.